Once again, in this week's Parsha, Parshas Toldos, the pasuk states, "And these are the children of Yitzchak, the son of Avrohom. Avrohom fathered Yitzchak." The question is, once the pasuk already states Yitzchak ben Avrohom, why does the pasuk have to repeat Avrohom hoiled es Yitzchak, that Avrohom was the father of Yitzchak? Rashi cites an explanation that the pasuk is coming to tell us that Hashem wanted to verify that Yitzchak was indeed the son of Avram. The reason why Hashem had to authenticate who was the real father was because Yitzchak Avinu did not look like Avram Avinu. Their looks were different and their personalities were different. Avram was Chesed and Yitzchak was Gvura. Chesed is kindness, Gvura is severity, which seemed to be opposite in nature. So the cynics of the generation were saying, aha, this must be a proof that Yitzchak is not really the son of Avram Avinu. Perhaps he's the son of Avimelech, who spent time with Sarah prior to Yitzchak's being born. And perhaps Yishmael, who also had a similar nature to Avram Avinu, in the fact that he was open and also inviting guests and perhaps very much boasting, it says, which is similar to the idea of being of kindness in a negative way. So they said Yishmael is more connected to Avram than Yitzchak. So how did Hashem debunk their theory? Hashem changed the look of Yitzchak to resemble the look of Avram Avinu. Now, al pi Chassidus, how does this all make sense? So, the looks of a person are connected to a person's character traits. So, this would have left room for them to say that Avram Avinu was the real father and more connected to Yishmael. But the reality is, Hashem showed that the strictness of Yitzchak was a connection and a hemshech of the kindness of Avram Avinu. They were really one thing, because sometimes the strictness helps for the kindness. Now, what is the lesson for us? The lesson is, number one, that if a person has a question, which way should they approach? Chesed or Gvura, kindness or strictness. They don't know which path to take for a certain situation. The answer is to take the lesson from Avram Avinu to act like a matter of Chesed. This we see from the fact that Hashem did not make initially that Avram should look like Yitzchak. Rather, first Avram Avinu looked like Avram Avinu. He was himself. He was Chesed. And only then, when there's a need for a miracle, did Hashem change Yitzchak to look like Avram. But the first choice, the first approach should be Chesed, kindness. The second lesson is regarding the spreading of the well springs of Chassidus. The Torah has two parts, Nigla and Nister, the hidden and the revealed part and the hidden part. Initially, they were to remain separate parts, and the hidden part was not meant for everybody. Yet, after the big ness of the story of Yitzchak Kislev, when Rebbe was released from prison, and he was told while he was in prison that the reason for the story of his imprisonment was because of spreading Chassidus, but he should continue doing it, and that will bring Mashiach. So, the important thing we have to do now is to spread Chassidus, and that which was initially hidden, which is representative of Yitzchak, which is Gevura, becomes revealed, similar to Yitzchak's facial features becoming like Avram Avinu. So we have severity, Gevura, becoming kindness and openness. By doing the job of Afatz Samayanas, spreading the wellsprings of Chassidus, we will definitely accelerate the coming of Mashiach, as the Baal Shem Tov was promised by Mashiach when he had Aliyas and Neshama, and may it be B'karav Mamish.